You are watching the Holiday Parade at the beach with Sky 4 TV. We're Cash and Annalise with the new country, 97.3 The Eagle, and it's looking like things are about to get started here. But again, Annalise, this would never be possible without our great sponsors.
Yes, we have so many to thank for bringing this parade here. Tonight's presentation is sponsored by the City of Virginia Beach, Beach Events, Sky 4, WSKY TV, Eastern Truck and Accessories, the radio stations of Max Media of Hampton Roads, like us, 97.3 The Eagle and 92.9 The Wave. And of course, a big thank you to the 2023 Parade Committee.
Yeah, absolutely. We got the Hunt Club Farm, SWJ Bookkeeping with Sandy Jackson, the Oceanfront Inn, Acredale Saddlery, and of course my favorite, Nightmare Mansion and Escape Room. Now, despite it being the holidays, Nightmare Mansion likes to throw a little holiday love toward everybody, Annalise. So, no, this is something for everybody. As you can hear behind us, the Virginia Beach Police Department motorcycle escort is kicking everything off.
Yes, this is the 29th annual holiday parade at the beach, and I mean, nothing catches your attention like some sirens and lights, right?
Yeah, the first responders deserve to kick this thing off. I mean, every single day they risk their lives. And I'm telling you, it's nice, and I like it to see the motorcycle police. A lot of states and areas have gone away with that. Here in Virginia Beach, you can still see Virginia Beach's finest cruising on two wheels.
We also want to give a big thank you to tonight's balloon handlers that you will be seeing throughout the evening. Those include Commonwealth Challenge Youth Academy, Nightmare Mansion and Escape, the U.S. Marines, Fitness 24/7, Nightmare Mansion and Escape Room, and our colleagues at Max Media of Hampton Roads.
When we were getting ready to come down here this evening, my 6-year-old daughter was asking me if there was going to be any balloons. I think she was thinking as in the Macy's. I was like, well, not on that level, but I think we'll still see some here today.
Right now, you're looking at the Virginia Beach Volunteer Rescue Squad. Honor Guard, they've brought 2 ambulances and a utility vehicle.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Annalise.
They are in their formal uniforms tonight.
Yeah, with local, states, national flag banners accompanying the Honor Guard will be additional members in regular rescue uniforms.
They look pretty sharp, if I do say so myself.
Absolutely, especially for volunteer rescue. These are people that are using their spare time to go out and help people, picking people up when they're down. That's what it's all about.
A big thank you to tonight's broadcast sponsor, Kalfas & Nackman, for helping us bring this holiday parade broadcast to you. Kalfas & Nackman, personal injury lawyers serving people in need throughout Hampton Roads.
And I'm telling you, despite the rain, it's really kind of turned into a lovely evening. I mean, it's sprinkling a little bit, but it's not cold. I mean, the funny thing is watching the young kids, they're out jumping in the puddles, they're out running around, everybody's having a good time.
Well, I mean, that's kind of a bonus for the parents, right? Burn off some energy with the puddle jumping.
If you play your cards right, they'll fall right asleep as soon as this is over with. Absolutely.
And if you're just tuning in, this is Cash and I's 3rd year getting to host the TV broadcast here on Sky 4 TV. We are so excited that we were invited back yet again.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun. We can't forget about the Virginia Beach Amateur Radio Club. They've been volunteering for 29 years. Of course, we could not do the parade without their enormous help, so we appreciate the Virginia Beach Amateur Radio Club for helping out.
Coming up next are the Mutts with a Mission, founded in 2008, providing selected specially trained service dogs to veterans, wounded warriors, law enforcement officers, federal agents, and first responders with line of duty or service-connected disabilities.
Provide facility dogs for law enforcement and U.S. Navy ships.
This is the Mutts with a Mission group. They are coming up behind the Virginia Beach Volunteer Rescue Squad.
I'm digging that rescue squad. That looks like the old Ecto-1 from Ghostbusters right there.
I was thinking the same thing.
I wouldn't mind being saved by something like that one of these days. I'll tell you what. I probably want to sit in the front seat, though, so.
I could totally see you calling 911 and being like, no, I want to ride on the cool one.
Yeah, I would. I'd be like, wait, before you guys come out here, you're sending the old school Ecto-1 ambulance, right? So.
Fun group of little ones getting a ride in the back there, too.
Nothing better when you're a kid than being able to participate in a holiday parade, So, yeah, everybody's having a good time. And again, despite some sprinkling, it's really made for a pretty pleasant evening.
This is the 29th annual holiday parade at the beach. And here come the Mutts with a Mission. This group again founded in 2008, and they are accredited by Assistance Dogs International, which meets the highest standards in the service dog industry.
Yeah, they provide facility dogs for law enforcement and U.S. Navy ships.
And we've got the official banner balloon of the holiday parade at the beach. This is the 29th annual year, and Mutts with a Mission is honored to be carrying that this year.
See, it may not be Macy style, but this is perfect for Virginia Beach. I love that. To the parades that I've gone to in my life, I've never seen a city parade have balloons like the way we do here at the holiday parade at the
Isn't that
beach.
fun?
I love it. Absolutely.
A little bit of that big city parade vibe,
Yes.
Definitely,
Yeah.
right here at the ocean.
Well, and I'm telling you, it only takes a couple of people. Some of those other ones, it takes, about 200. So.
Here comes the Virginia Beach Sheriff's Office with Captain Thompson and a 4-member honor guard.
Looking good back there, guys.
And is that the mayor?
I believe it is. Mayor Bobby Dyer riding in a vehicle provided by Southern Auto.
He was sworn into office on November 20th, 2018, just about 5 years ago last week, and he's the first veteran to be mayor in Virginia Beach history.
Yeah, before becoming mayor, Bobby served on city council for 14 years, representing Centerville District.
And right behind him is Congresswoman Jen Kiggins, looking lovely in a beautiful holiday green dress. She currently serves on the House Armed Services Committee, the House Committee on Veterans Affairs, and the House Committee on Natural Resources. And she is a veteran. She was a helicopter pilot in the U.S. Navy and then worked as a geriatric nurse practitioner. She and her family live here in Virginia Beach.
We got the Volkswagen Club of Tidewater. Nothing better than seeing a classic, beautiful automobile that's been restored and cruising right now. We got 10 various vintage new Volkswagens decorated with holiday cheer. Formed in 1981, they raise money for Toys for Tots annually.
And those are the sweet sounds of the Norfolk Christian School Band and Drumline with 94 students. The director is Karen Jackson, and Christian Mitchell directing the drumline this evening. It's their second appearance at the Young Middle School and High School bands.
The Norfolk Christian School is a private Christian institution which was founded back in 1952. The Norfolk Christian community, of course, wishes everyone peace and joy over the holiday season. I like the colors representing these band kids. They know how to get down, I'm telling you.
I like the sound, too.
Yeah.
They are rocking it.
I mean, marching band, I say it for the 3 years we've been doing this. I mean, it's you got to be kind of an athlete in order to pull off some of this. The marching that they do, the practice that goes into it, the before schools, the after schools, and really, since football season's coming to an end, their competition season's just getting ready to get fired up, get ready to go.
Here comes the Virginia Beach Neptune Festival. They've got a nice beachy cabana and palm trees all decorated with holiday lights. King Neptune is Bill Lascara, and Lady Laura Lascara are riding on the float. Let me just say, too, like, talk about perfect weather tonight for a tropical float. It feels kind of tropical outside.
The Tritons will be handing out beads along parade route. The blue and silver waves lit with holiday lights featuring 13 princesses of the royal court.
Enjoy the holiday season, and they look forward to celebrating in 2024 for the 50th year, celebrating beach life together. How awesome. They look lovely. Look at those beautiful ladies.
Looking good with the raincoats on.
Yeah, I know.
Rain jacket.
Nice touch.
You know, you got to do what you got to do.
But at least they're not cold.
That's
you know?
it. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, despite the little bit of rain that we had, it's really made for a nice evening. It's the holiday parade at the beach with Sky 4 TV. This is Cash and Annalise from New Country 97.3 The Eagle. Got to thank Beach Events, the Oceanfront Inn, Acredale Saddlery, Nightmare Mansion, and Escape Room, just a few, for help us making this happen this year.
And a huge thank you to the big broadcast sponsor, Kalfas and Nachman.
This is the Virginia Beach Lifeguard Association. The Virginia Beach Life Saving Service was founded back in 1930 by college roommates G. Dusty Hennant and John Smith.
250 lifeguards and supervisors work each summer to protect locals and visitors, and they cover the beaches in Croatan, the resort area, and the North End. Is that the gingerbread man that I saw too?
I believe
there
it
he
is. Well, and the perk of being a lifeguard is you get to, drive in the parade in a lit up holiday decorated four-wheeler.
And here comes Elevate Performing Arts Center behind them. Love this dancing Christmas tree. I like his energy.
Yeah, he's getting after it. He really is. You are watching the Holiday Parade at the beach with Sky 4 TV and New Country 97.3 The Eagle. We are back with more. Welcome back. You're watching the Holiday Parade at the beach with Sky 4 TV and Cash and Annalise from New Country 97.3 The Eagle. Appreciate you guys spending some time with us. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. It's an honor for us to be hosting the parade broadcast for the third year in a row. And a big thank you to our broadcast sponsor tonight, Kalfas and Nachman. This is the Elevate Performing Arts Center. I love their fun and festive outfits. They are located here in Virginia Beach.
Elevate Performing Arts Center is located in Virginia Beach, celebrating their 11th year. Classes offered from beginners to advanced, and they got about 50 members right now.
I like that they have an inflatable Christmas tree with them, too. That's like the costume of the year this year.
The inflatables always add an element to your, your parade, whether it be a float, could be the back of a pickup truck, whatever it might be. There's a gingerbread man as well. But if you got a small child that isn't really too much into sports, the performing arts is definitely an avenue that might be worth looking down, whether it be dance or theater, could be any of those things.
Dare I say we should wear some inflatable suits to our company party soon.
I just hope they get here in time. I didn't know I haven't ordered a couple already, Annalise.
Here's the Hampton Roads Jeep Club. They are a family-friendly oriented group of Jeep owners from both Hampton Roads and northeastern North Carolina with 2,500 members.
One thing that I've learned from Jeep owners, it's definitely a lifestyle. You have a Jeep, there's no sleeping in on the weekends. You're out getting after it. They conduct numerous fundraisers throughout the year in support of the Samaritan House, and this is the 15th year that they've participated in the Holiday Parade at the beach. I mean, look at the way they've decked out the Jeep. You can't do that with any vehicle. I mean, it takes a Jeep to be able to put a snowman, a duck, a Christmas tree, and they're fishing also. There's a canoe on top of that. So
it's like, what didn't they think of?
Yeah.
That is so awesome. If you're just tuning in, we are Cash and Annalise from New Country 97.3 The Eagle, honored to be hosting the Sky 4 TV parade broadcast for the third year in a row.
And again, so many companies helping us make it happen this year for the 29th Annual Holiday Parade. The Hunt Club Farm, SWJ Bookkeeping with Sandy Jackson, Eastern Truck and Accessories, of course, City of Virginia Beach, and Beach Events, just to name a few.
And big thank you to Kalfas and Nachman for over 40 years of service. They are the premier broadcast sponsor this evening. They've supported the Hampton Roads community for decades, and they're wishing you a safe and happy holiday season from Kalfas and Nachman.
Looks like we have Cub Scouts Pack 493 coming up here. This is 90 scouts and 20 parents, and Cub Scouting is a year-round program offering fun and challenging activities promoting character development and physical fitness.
They do service projects, have special ceremonies, games, and plenty of other activities, and they are chartered by the Wycliffe Presbyterian Church.
Yeah, and what's cool is they're run entirely by volunteers. It's a family organization welcoming both boys and girls from kindergarten through 5th grade. And life skills. I had a friend of mine, John Parks, growing up, who was an Eagle Scout. And I never realized the high level
That's
of
tough.
achievement that it takes to become an Eagle Scout when you're involved in the Scouts. So it's an excellent pathway to take for a young man or woman.
Here comes Hot Wheels Racing, Langley Speedway Hot Wheels number 95. Limited late model stock car was driven by Danny Harrell.
Yeah, the Harrell family has been a part of Langley Speedway for more than 20 years. Sponsors for number 95 are Comfort Systems of Virginia Bay, Area Glass, and others. I had the opportunity to go out there and hang out at Langley about a month ago. I think it was one of their last races of the year. And the thing that really kind of surprised me the most about it was the age of those racers. We're talking from 12, maybe up to about 17 or 18 years old. So these are little kids getting out there going, over 100 miles an hour at Langley Speedway. So pretty impressive.
Next up, we have a very big and impressive group of students. We have the fabulous Marching Cavaliers of Princess Anne High School, and they're joined by some guests. the Plaza Trojan Band, Independence Middle School, and Old Donation School.
Yeah, the Marching Cavaliers of Princess Anne, directed by John Boyd. Again, 55 band members, the city of Virginia Beach's oldest marching band, representing its oldest high school.
The Marching Cavaliers are longtime participants of the holiday parade at the beach, and they want to send you season's greetings. Love the fact, too, that they made it an effort to include some other local schools with their group this year.
Yeah, lots of camaraderie with the different high school marching programs. And again, with high school football kind of coming to an end, I mean, you'll see them participating at some basketball games, but at the beginning of the year, they're really going to start getting, I mean, they'll have a Christmas concert like they do, but they're going to start gearing up for All State, which is probably happening at the beginning of the year, and then, of course, competition season. I love the, everybody's wearing the Christmas sweaters.
Oh, it's great.
Can't beat that.
They all coordinated so
Yep.
well.
The crazier, the better.
If you're just tuning in, this is the broadcast on Sky 4 TV of the 29th annual holiday parade at the beach. We are Cash and Annalise, your hosts for this evening, and we're the morning show at 97.3 The Eagle.
The garland around the tubas and trumpets.
I know, that's nice.
It's fantastic. And they also got the flag team also. That's also a big part of the band. Not that they get overlooked at all, but I mean that's an essential part of competition season. Whenever band is performing, is the boys and girls working the flags also.
They even have some lights on the drums. Fantastic. Again, these are the Princess Anne High School Marching Cavaliers, along with some friends from other local schools.
Next up, we have the Oceana Volunteer Fire Department. This is the only remaining active volunteer fire department in Virginia Beach, led by Chief Wayne Richardson.
Began in 1948, and it served over 75 years. Coming up, we have Unit Number 1, Battalion 30, which is the command and utility vehicle.
We got Unit Number 2, which is Brush 8, Wildland Bush and Beach units.
And then behind that is Unit Number 3, UTV 8, which is an all-terrain brush and special events vehicle. That sounds pretty intense.
Then we have Unit 4, which is Fire Support 8, which is Air, Light, Salvage, and Rehabilitation Unit.
40 members total making up the Oceana Volunteer Fire Department, and thank them all for their generous volunteer service.
And again, that's a commitment that you make outside of work, family time, late nights, weekends. If something happens, they get after it. So we appreciate them volunteering and helping people out. And I also get to drive in a fire truck. I mean, come on, it isn't
right?
that bad. I mean, right? That's one thing that I've always wanted to play on, as a fire. When we went and had lunch with our fire department friends, if you can remember, that was one thing that I was trying to convince them. But just let me just climb around on the truck for a little while.
That was so much fun. The Ocean View Fire Department in Norfolk invited our morning show out last year. We also want to give a big thank you tonight to Kalfas and Nachman. They are the broadcast sponsor. Over 40 years of service supporting the Hampton Roads community and beyond. A safe and happy holiday season wish from Kalfas and Nachman.
All right, again, you're watching the Holiday Parade at the beach with Sky 4 TV and 97.3 The Eagle. We're going to come back with more. Welcome back. You're watching the Holiday Parade at the beach with Sky 4 TV and New Country 97.3 The Eagle. I am Cash alongside my partner in crime, Annalise.
Hey!
29th annual Holiday Parade, Annalise. So we got Bella Dance coming down.
This is a company from Virginia Beach with 40 performers. They offer a wide variety of dance classes for ages 3 to 18.
Under the direction of April Bell, in 2024, they will travel to Disney World to perform. Yeah, these high kickers have traveled to New York City, performed in Times Square for the National Dance Day.
They've even gotten to perform at the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, Tennessee. That's up our alley as country morning show hosts.
Mm-hmm. They've participated in the Neptune Festival Grand Parade. They won first place for Best Marching Group / Dance.
They've also been to the National Cherry Blossom Festival in D.C., so I think the correct question is, where has Bella Dance not been? These ladies are killing it.
Just the Rose Parade is it. Send them over there, they will have checked all the boxes, right?
Great job, ladies. Looking good. That is Bella Dance in Virginia Beach. This is the 29th annual Holiday Parade at the beach. Cash and Annalise from New Country 97.3 The Eagle. This is our third year hosting the broadcast on Sky 4 TV.
It's kind of interesting to see how dance is really kind of the amount of popularity that it's gained over the years, you know, and again, like the fine arts, the theater groups, I mean, dance has become a great option for kids who, you know, have kind of looked over playing football or any of that good stuff. And they offer tap, they do hip hop, I mean, they could do anything at this point, a lot of these dance courses, all these dance classes.
Coming up next is Wake Sports Virginia LLC. They are a community-driven action and powered water sports group. They provide access to wakeboarding, wake surfing, and general water sports.
Yeah, they focus on community, water sports safety, and education, in addition to the conservation and preservation of Virginia's watersheds.
And there is no shortage of space in Virginia Beach to do water sports, so that is such a fitting group. Big thank you to tonight's broadcast sponsor, Kalfas and Nachman, for helping us bring this holiday parade direct to you watching from home. Kalfas and Nachman, personal injury lawyers serving people in need throughout Hampton Roads.
The Virginia Beach Amateur Radio Club have been volunteering for 29 years. Of course, the parade would never be possible without their help. We appreciate you guys.
Here comes Girl Scout Troop 223 from the Bayside area of Virginia Beach. They've got 13 members in the 4th and 5th grades.
Yeah, Girl Scouts has been around for over 100 years. Empowers girls to change the world.
I was a Girl Scout growing up. I do miss the cookie selling. That was definitely the best part. This is the 29th annual holiday parade at the beach here at the Virginia Beach Oceanfront on a very mild December evening. Coming up next, we have the Atlantic Wildfowl Heritage Museum, which is located right here at the oceanfront.
1974, a group of local carvers formed the Back Bay Wildfowl Guild to showcase the wildfowl art of our area.
They're located right here on the oceanfront. And coming up behind them in the bus, we have FACT, Families of Autistic Children of Tidewater. They provide sports, recreation, leisure, and social programs for any individuals with autism in the Tidewater area.
It's a year-round program in summer camp striving for community integration. FACT was accepted in the parade back in 2022.
And last year's participants still talk about that time they were famous walking the holiday parade at the beach. So congrats, FACT participants. You are famous once again. We love that.
Have a Candyland-themed bus.
Love that so much. Love how they decorated it with all the fun colors.
Yeah, it's really made for a pretty nice night. Mild conditions, perfect weather for a parade. I was watching the Macy's parade during Thanksgiving, and one thing that I kept hearing them talk about was how cold it was. And I'm like, oh, we're pretty blessed to have some mild weather here tonight.
Here comes the Parkway Elementary School step team and drumline, consisting of 30 students who, these guys are veterans. They've already performed in many parades and events in the city.
Yeah, they've also performed for the Harlem Globetrotters and Channel 3, the only elementary school step team in the city of Virginia Beach Public Schools.
The rain is not stopping those moves. Look
It's
at them
not.
go.
Well, and to see it at an elementary school also, usually you see a program like this in a middle school and a high school program, and so for an elementary school to be getting after it the way Parkway is, they're doing a great job.
Coming up next is the Vibe Creative District from right down the road here near the oceanfront. This area is home to artisans of every sort with more than 200 amateur and professional artists transforming hundreds of public artworks in the last 5 years.
You can explore the museum without walls. It is free and open to the public.
The Vibe Creative District is such a fun area of Virginia Beach to, park your car, walk around. I see a new mural every time that I'm down there, I feel like. And coming up right behind the Vibe Creative District, we can start to hear the sounds of the Cox Marching Falcons.
They have 34 students under the direction of Mike Lane, a 14-time Virginia Honor Band.
5-time Virginia State champion, and they're also a U.S. Bands national champion. So if you go to Cox High School, they are not messing around with their band program.
Yeah, they take it real serious, and they should, because there's competitions. And, again, a 5-time Virginia State champion, you got to be doing something right.
True that.
And again, it's a lot of work. It's before schools, it's after schools, it's in the summertime. When people are out there doing football conditioning, the band is out there getting ready for marching season. And I mean, it's a full-time job for a lot of these kids. And then it can carry on to college also, which you can also get scholarship for. So.
Big thank you tonight to Kalfas and Nachman for over 40 years of service. They've been supporting the Hampton Roads community for decades, and they want to wish you a happy holiday season. They are tonight's broadcast sponsor. This is Cox High School's band, and they are very well accomplished.
Yeah, 14-time Virginia honor band. And a U.S. Bands national champion.
Looks like, is the rain stopping too? It kind of looks like.
It seems like it's off
clearing?
and on. Yeah, it rains for a little bit, then it stops. But at least it's not 30 degrees.
Yes,
so that's
true
always good, So could always be worse. Cox Band doing their thing. Synchronicity. They got the jackets on. I like that everybody's wearing the Santa Claus hat. I was going to offer to bring you a Santa Claus hat, Annalise, but your hair would get messed
sweet.
up.
Here comes Music in Motion Dance Studio. They've got a group of 50 dancers ages 6 to 17.
Yeah, the dancers are here to heat up the streets with their jazzy rendition of Hot Chocolate. These little reindeer sure can trot.
The aim of this dance studio is to foster love for the art of dance and community engagement through workshops, masterclasses, and public performances. This is Music in Motion Dance Studio. I love their outfits. Look at those sparkles.
Well, it's like I was talking about, the dancing clubs organizations that you've seen that have kind of come up in the past 10 or 11 years or so. It's really incredible, and especially when you have somebody that is a skilled, accomplished dancer. I had an opportunity to do a Dancing for the Paws here. We did it at Chrysler when I first got here, and I got to dance and train with a professional dancer. She was from England.
Oh.
Yeah, no, and she was unbelievable how great she was. And I'm sure it started at an early age, like a lot of these kids here.
This is the Music in Motion Dance Studio, and these ladies look fantastic. So well choreographed, the timing. Well done, ladies.
And such a wide range from age 6 all the way up to 17.
You are watching the broadcast for the 29th annual Holiday Parade at the beach. We are Cash and Annalise, your hosts, and we host the morning show on New Country 97.3 The Eagle.
This is Electrified Marina, making a splash in the boating world. The Electrified Marina is setting sail for the future of boating with their fleet of 100% electric boats.
Coming up is Vessel 1, the X-Shore Elex 8000. Combines sustainability and luxury with a quiet whisper of a motor.
Vessel 2 is the Vision Marine Fantail, an elegant and timeless boat with the classic aesthetics of a traditional fantail with cutting-edge technology of an electric vessel.
They also have a special offer tonight for parade attendees. Use code Grand Illumination to get a 25% discount on boat rentals from now through February. I think I see our colleagues coming up behind. There's our radio station truck.
Got Honest Pastures here, plant-based meats. I'm telling you what, if you've never tried a plant-based meat, you'd be surprised of how good those things taste. And they're fantastic.
Here comes Max Media. We've got 10 members representing 97.3 The Eagle and 92.9 The Wave and 100.5 The Vibe. The Wave plays your favorite hits from the 80s to now.
And don't forget Annalise and I for 97.3 The Eagle. We are one of the only live and local country morning shows, if actually only live morning show in the area. One of them, that is. One of the few. You can call us anytime. We'll play you songs and put you on the radio and do all that fun stuff.
Coming up next is this beautiful winter ornament balloon. It's a beautiful silver snowflake decorating the parade route with festive color. And traditions of hanging ornaments on holiday trees dates back to the 1800s.
Yeah, fruits and nuts were hung on trees along with evergreen to represent the certainty that life would return in the spring. Other items like paper streamers, shiny metal foil, gingerbread were hung, thus beginning the hanging of ornaments on Christmas trees.
Here comes the Commonwealth Challenge Youth Academy with 80 members. They've been intervening in the lives of 16 to 8-year-old teenagers since 1994.
Yeah, this free residential program produces graduates with the values, life skills, education, and self-discipline to succeed as productive citizens.
And they're followed by Oyster Cove Boatworks, a local Virginia Beach dealer for Cobia, Sea Hunt, and Pathfinder boats. They were awarded Best in Class in 2023.
Yeah, with Yamaha and Mercury service and parts, boat sales, new and brokerage, storage, and more. Oyster Cove Boatworks.
And following them are Moke America of Virginia Beach. We know them. They've been serving Hampton Roads for over 20 years. They actually had Cash and I out for some test drives at the boardwalk this summer.
Yeah, they specialize in street legal electric carts. Carts range from lifted golf carts to Caribbean icon Moke. Moke Virginia Beach is honored to join the holiday parade. This is their first. You have to go by and see what these guys, I mean, it's things like this. They just got fun toys to play with. They got bikes, they got small cars, those juiced up golf carts that we were able to drive down to the ocean front.
Here comes Mini Bikes of Virginia, one of the fastest growing mini bike groups in the country. They started in 2020, and they are followed by the First Colonial High School Marching Patriots with Lynn Haven Middle and Virginia Beach Middle School bands.
50 to 70 members under the direction of Nicholas Craig. It's a 3-time honor band. The members are proud to represent performing arts by spreading holiday cheer.
The First Colonial Patriots perform regularly, and they've gotten to compete both locally and regionally.
They got a winter concert happening on Thursday, December 14th at 7 p.m. in their auditorium at First Colonial High School.
First Colonial High School Marching Band alongside Lynn Haven Middle and Virginia Beach Middle School bands. Listen to them, they sound fantastic.
The Helping Hand Resource. It's a nonprofit organization, resources and referrals for those in need in the community.
They were established in 2020. Man, that as weird of a year as that was, sounds like a lot of organizations got their start during that time.
They have services and programs for all ages. Helping Hand Resources.
Love the fun snowman. That's awesome. And coming up, we have the Virginia Beach Resort Area Ambassadors block by block. They're keeping the city of Virginia Beach and Town Center clean for the past 2.5 years. Oh, this is a favorite of mine. The Royal Rowdies are back in the parade.
Corgi Lovers, located here in Virginia Beach in North Carolina, established back in 2019.
They are just precious. My fiance actually used to have a Corgi. She was the sweetest little dog. Oh, look at this one's antlers. Just precious. Cash, dare I say it, this might be my favorite part.
No, yeah. I mean, if only there were cats, I think that would be the only thing that could beat that for you. No, the Corgis look great. Some of them are getting pushed, some of them are walking. I wonder what the ones walking think about the ones in the carts feel like. What's that all about, right?
Coming up next, we have the Virginia Beach alumna chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. They were chartered in 1982, and it's their second year here in the holiday parade at the beach.
Rooted in sisterhood, scholarship, social action, and service, Paramount Focuses is providing thousands of dollars annually in scholarships to brilliant Virginia Beach high school students.
The chapter president is Geraldine Eady, and on the float are the Delta Deers, who are the senior members of the group. Man, a lot of their ladies showed up tonight. That is just fantastic.
It's the 29th annual holiday parade at the beach, all thanks to City of Virginia Beach, Eastern Truck and Accessories, Sky Ford, WSKY TV, Hunt Club Farm, 92.9 The Wave, 97.3 The Eagle, and the Oceanfront Inn, just to name a few.
And coming up behind them, we have Atkinson Realty. They're a family-owned real estate company, third generation since 1943. involved with many charities, community groups, and festivals. If you're just tuning in, big thank you to Kalfas and Nachman for over 40 years of service. Kalfas and Nachman is this year's broadcast sponsor for the 29th annual Holiday Parade at the beach.
It's been interesting throughout the day, keeping an eye on the weather. But, similar conditions last year, and it wound up working out for us. And despite some rainy weather, it still made for a mild evening.
Coming up is the Royal Movement Dance Team. They are out of Chesapeake, Virginia.
Under the direction of Ray Royal, it is a team of 13 dancers, great citizens of their community. They host school drives, feed the homeless, and much more.
They are looking good. I like the almost like sparkly elf outfits. That is fun. Great banner, too.
Yeah, the Royal Movement Dance Team in Chesapeake, Virginia. I'm sure you can find a lot of these Facebook pages if you're watching something that your kid may have a fun time in. Look them up, give them a call, and get them involved.
They got the moves. Let me just say this. I would not dance that well if I had to dance in a
No, you
parade.
don't think I think you could. I always tell you, Annalise, you got some moves. You just got to believe in yourself.
Oh, thanks, Cash.
But I mean, these kids, you got to start young. The younger you start, the better off you're going to be. Now, this is what I'm talking about right here. Look at these remote control cars back.
This is the 29th annual Holiday Parade at the beach. We are Cash and Annalise from New Country 97.3 The Eagle. Thrilled to be hosting the broadcast for the third year in a row.
And a lot of great businesses helping us make that happen. Nightmare Mansion and Escape Room, Acredale Saddlery, SWJ Bookkeeping Inc. with Sandy Jackson, the 2023 Parade Committee, just to name a few. And we can't forget about the people that have been helping us since the very beginning. 29 years, and the Virginia Beach Amateur Radio Club have been a part of it ever since. Never be able to make this happen without you guys. We appreciate you.
Here comes Hobbytown, the local toy and hobby shop located in Lomans Plaza.
I mean, you're looking for a Christmas gift. By the way, I would take a remote control car if you're still looking. Hobbytown, go check it out.
Here's the Virginia African American Cultural Center, founded in 2015 by Dr. Amelia Ross Hammond. And they focus on curate, cultivate, and communicate.
Yeah, their vision as the statewide leader in generating historical and cultural content of African American history.
They received a grant from Virginia Tourism to generate historic and cultural programs, artistic performances, and exhibits. And here comes the Green Run Amazing Marching Stallions. In 2023, they have been a crowd favorite at football games and competitions with their field show called Solo.
Yeah, the Marching Stallions wish to thank the bank parents for all their hard work, and the students wish everyone a happy holiday season.
It's always so fun to see the performances from the various Virginia Beach high schools. Of course, this is the Green Run Amazing Marching Stallions.
Well, and again, their favorite at those football games. Those football games, they're kind of tailoring and getting everything ready to go for competition season. So, what you saw during the halftime shows is what they're going to be doing for competition season next year.
It's the 29th annual Holiday Parade at the beach here at the Virginia Beach Oceanfront.
And again, this morning when we were talking about the parade, my daughter was asking if she was going to see some balloons. I was like, you're going to see some balloons.
This is the gift box. It stands almost 20 feet tall, and it was created by Tony McKay of Starbound Entertainment in Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
This is Hair Designs by Pam, established October 22nd, 1992. Its owner, Pam Mills, unisex salon, beauty, and barbershop.
I love that. Let's get some more salons in the parade.
That's
That
right.
is awesome.
Men, women, and children, family-friendly environment. Everybody is welcome. That is Hair Designs by Pam.
And the gift box balloon making its way down, symbolizing the tradition of giving gifts for the holidays, for Christmas, Hanukkah, birthdays, anniversaries. We love to give thoughtful gifts.
The brightly colored gift box stands almost 20 feet tall. Guiding them today has about a dozen helpers. Gift box created by Tony McKay of Starbound Entertainment of Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
Following the gift box is the crew from Chicks on the Beach, Waterman's, and The Shack. 3 local restaurants that have been serving up local fun since 1981.
Also known for their local seafood, and I gotta tell you, some valet parking at one of those establishments also. You could also find fresh squeeze orange crushes.
I was going to say, I could go for some Waterman's right now, actually. They're also now proudly serving their cocktails with their own Waterman's Spirits Vodka, which is available for purchase by the bottle as well.
Waterman's was the first restaurant that I went to when I came into Hampton Roads. That was the first place they took me to. And I was like, if it's like this ain't a bad spot if they all taste like this, right? Had the gift shop there in the front. Those are some great restaurants. Delicious food.
Coming up behind the crew from Waterman's and Chicks on the Beach is Changing Lives Martial Arts, an organization that has indeed been changing lives locally since 1991.
Yeah, they offer Taekwondo classes for ages 3 to 99. Does not matter how old you are. Krav Maga's self-defense classes for adults. They teach respect, discipline, with a focus on self-confidence.
Collectively, the instructors have over 50 years of martial arts experience. That is the Changing Lives Martial Arts Academy.
We've got a 13-year-old that he's been talking more about what to maybe get involved in some martial arts. Could be something we look into next year.
Hey, he could be in the parade.
Doing some jump kicks, all that good stuff. He's gonna have to teach me all the moves. That's the deal we're gonna make. As long as you teach me all the moves and we're done.
Coming up next is the Beach FC, celebrating over 40 years of offering youth soccer programs in Hampton Roads.
Yeah, the club is a seasonal and annual programs for all ages, recreation for elite high school age travel programming.
The club runs seasonal and annual programs for all ages and abilities from ages 2 to 19 years of age. Honestly, with the way the weather is in Virginia Beach and the fact it is mild for a lot of the year, perfect area to get involved in a sport like soccer.
Yep.
Oh, I see a few more corgis. Here comes the Family Fun Experience Theater. They bring live interactive fun shows year-round to Virginia Beach.
Yeah, this holiday season, they're leaning on their geeky side a bit, so they say. The Rocket Men can save Christmas from the aliens.
That sounds up your alley,
Again, I was
Cash.
thinking the same thing. Yeah, the saucer abducted Santa's toy bag, but don't fear, Family Fun is here, and it's sure to be safe. In fact, the aliens might just find their families can have fun in Virginia Beach, too.
Next up is First Landing Dance Center with 25 dancers, a local dance studio providing young people a place to work on their skills.
Yeah, the Dance Center enables these young people to make long-lasting friendships, building self-confidence, and gaining valuable life experience. That's First Landing Dance Center.
I always just enjoy watching the dance teams in the parade because the fact that they can keep walking and moving forward while doing all this timed choreography is really quite impressive.
Well, and I'm telling you, you got to go out and do it to kind of understand what all it takes to be able to go out and perform like that. I mean, it's an incredible cardio exercise. I mean, you'll get in great shape to stay healthy, just to go out and dance, and it's fun.
Here comes 757 Freedom Fest with the Miss Juneteenth Virginia Legacy Pageant. Virginia's inaugural Miss Juneteenth queen is Miss Sunshine Huggins, a self-taught harpist from Smithfield, Virginia.
On October 14, 2023, Miss Huggins competed in the National Miss Juneteenth USA pageant in Philadelphia. Miss Huggins reigns the National 2023-2024 Miss Juneteenth USA.
And she looks radiant. What a stunning crown and a beautiful dress for a beautiful lady. Coming up behind is the Kingdom Kids Marching Band, and looks like the American Red Cross as well, which, did you know the Red Cross was founded in 1881 by Clara Barton?
Yeah, their mission to serve the community in need. Supporters, volunteers, employees provide compassionate care. Got 5 areas: disaster relief, military member support, blood collection, health and safety, education.
I've donated blood before to the Red Cross, and it truly is amazing how such a small act can save lives. Red Cross has a great group of folks out there for them in the parade this year. If you're just tuning in, we'd like to thank Kalfas and Nachman for being this year's broadcast sponsor. Over 40 years of service supporting the Hampton Roads community and beyond.
We've got the Mad Elite Dance Company. It's a brand new dance studio established in July 2023.
And following them, Twinkle Toes Performing Arts Company with 50 dancers. This is Twinkle Toes' 7th appearance in the holiday parade at the beach.
Yeah, volunteer dance performers from Sandbridge. They have won national titles and danced down main streets in Disney World.
Looking good, ladies. I like that name, Twinkle Toes.
You know who else they used to call Twinkle Toes, right? Fred Flintstone.
I did not
When he
know
was at the
that.
bowling alley. Yeah, he would have the Twinkle Toes rolling strikes, he and Barney.
If you're just tuning in, a big thank you tonight to the Virginia Beach Amateur Radio Club. They've been volunteering for all 29 years of the holiday parade at the beach. This would not exist without their enormous help.
Yeah, again, we want to just thank all of our sponsors for this year's parade, produced by I'm Going, City of Virginia Beach, Beach Events, Sky4, WSKY-TV, Eastern Truck and Accessories, and the Hunt Club Farm, just to name a few.
Here comes the Virginia North America Beauty and Virginia U.S. International Pageants, which are proudly produced by Worldly Crowns Production. It's a competition for women of all ages up to 50-plus years old, so they really try to include everyone.
Yeah, beauty, intelligence, commitment to their communities. This past summer, Virginia had great success in the international event by placing top in all divisions.
Wow, look at that. The 4 first runner-up and finalist achievements of Virginia Queens from places like Chesapeake, Richmond, Fredericksburg, and Fairfax. That's like the whole state.
Yeah, International Junior Miss North America is Adira Blocker of Newport News, Virginia. Adira.
Here comes the Old Dominion Historical Fire Society, directed by Wayne Black, established in 1978.
Yeah, to preserve, restore, and stimulate interest in fire apparatus and equipment statewide. They got about 200 members, recognized as one of the largest societies for preservation and appreciation of antique motor fire apparatus in America.
Love the Snoopy inflatable, the Minion. They're like hitting all the great animated classics.
Well, and just the classic fire trucks. I mean, the fact that some of these are still up and running is absolutely incredible. It's amazing to think about what people had to work with, 50, 60, 70, 80 years ago. And this is what they were driving to emergencies with a wooden ladder, things like that, buckets. So incredible to see the restoration and the preservation of a lot of these vehicles.
Oh, look at that one. Wow, that is from another era.
Well, I mean, that's probably 40s, 50s. I mean, if I had to guess. I mean, again, just take a look at what they're working with now. We talked a little bit earlier. As a 40-year-old man, I still have interest in just playing around on a fire truck one of these days, and to see one of these classic vintage fire trucks from the 30s and 40s, the 50s, and to see them driving down the ocean front, driving down Atlantic in 2023, it's absolutely incredible. And it takes a special group of people to make that happen.
If you're just tuning in, this is the 29th annual holiday parade at the beach, thanks to sponsors like the radio stations of Max Media. That's where we work, 97.3 The Eagle and 92.9 The Wave, as well as SWJ Bookkeeping, Inc., Sandy Jackson.
We got the Princess Anne Crew Club under the direction of Amanda Behrens Kadoko, I believe. Hope I said that right. 30 rowers, Annalise.
They've been rowing in coastal Virginia since 2006. Rowing, they call it the ultimate team sport.
Well, I mean, you've seen it in the Olympics, Summer Olympics, some of the rowing teams, and then you'll have the individual rower that's out there. And, the traditional sports that we see on TV sometimes, I mean, it takes a different kind of a person to compete with rowing, you know, so they're doing a great job out there with the Princess Anne Crew Club.
It's the 29th annual holiday parade at the beach, and we're so thankful the rain has come to a stop out there.
It really has made for a lovely evening. It's a mild night, you know, with the rain. It could have been, you know, rainy and 30 degrees, but we've been sitting in mid-60s all day, and even for this evening, it's made for a great night.
Here come the Bone Shaker Social Club, 100 members, nonprofit charity organization dating back to 2005.
Yeah, motorcycle enthusiasts with the sole purpose to help and support their local community. They've donated over $335,000 to the community.
In 2009, they adopted Bikes for Tykes every December with new bicycles given to children in the community.
Yeah, they've given out about 500 bicycles to children every Christmas for the past 5 years.
And right behind them is Eastern Truck and Accessories, the premier off-road shop in Hampton Roads.
Dedicated to transforming the four-wheel drive industry by providing high-performing and innovative products for your vehicle.
They've got friendly, knowledgeable, and efficient service, which is their priority.
You know, as a truck owner, I'm constantly looking at ways to upgrade and accessorize, you know, and so they got some really cool ways that you can dress up your truck a little bit, make it stand out a little bit more. Good idea for the holiday, for that man that's hard to buy for the holidays. I want to check that out.
Ooh, that is pretty tricked out. Look at that.
You could do a lot of things, you know, depending on if you, like, I don't know if I've ever seen, look, there's
That's
three.
a triple
That's a
cab.
3-level, yeah.
Wow.
Dual cab, triple cab, what would you call something like that? Tri-cab?
Tri-cab.
Tri-cab.
Hey, if you want a tri-cab, go to Eastern Truck.
I don't think I've ever seen a tri-cab pickup truck before
Same.
in my life.
They must have ordered that extra special.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll give us a ride?
Nope. Nah, I don't think so. Not on that tri-cab pickup. That is something else. It's like a bus. Where do you drive something like that to?
The most fascinating part.
Right? There really is. I mean, the corgis for you. It will be the
Tri-cab for
tri-cab
cash.
pickup from Eastern Truck and Accessories.
We should redo the Eagle station vehicle as a tri-cab.
A tri-cab. Next time, you know, they were talking a little bit about it. Get the tri-cab. Look at this. Look at these. Oh, the BF Goodrich,
Nice.
Eastern 68, the Chevy pickup. Those old school Chevys, they had a mean look to them. As somebody who drives a Tundra, I drive a 2006. There's something about the Chevy old school Silverados that had the flat tops to them, the flat face. If you find one of those nowadays, oh goodness, those are hard to come by.
Here comes the Ability Center of Virginia. They're serving individuals with physical and developmental differences, and they have a gorgeous balloon.
Yeah, they offer day and summer programs. They focus on occupational and social skills, building ties, and the community.
This is the Fanciful Ornament, and it's 12 feet high and has 8 lovely helpers. It was also created by Starbound Entertainment of Newcastle, Pennsylvania. I want to hang that on the tree.
I'm thinking, I mean, how much, that's a lot of helium you got to put in something like that in order for that thing to float like that, you know?
Here comes the Philippine Cultural Center of Virginia. It's one of the largest cultural centers outside of the Philippines.
Yeah, the float depicts normal Filipino Christmas fiesta.
Riding on the float are various 2023 Filipino beauty queens. They've got meeting space for approximately 40,000 Filipino Americans of Hampton Roads.
Yeah, the center was opened back in 2000, Tallwood High School Filipino Club.
Performers from the Polynesian dance group are under the direction of Trisha or Pia, if I'm saying that right. I think it's wonderful to celebrate the beautiful diversity of Hampton Roads. So I always look forward to seeing the Philippine Cultural Center of Virginia and their awesome performance.
Well, it's always interesting to see how different parts of the world celebrate the holidays, you know, and to have this in our backyard, it's a blessing.
If you're just tuning in, a big thank you to our broadcast sponsor, Kalfas and Nackman, for helping us bring this holiday parade broadcast to you. They're personal injury lawyers serving people in need throughout Hampton Roads.
Look, Lex, we have the Hampton Roads Vipers Fast Pitch Softball Club. 70 participants, family organization striving for professional excellence through a strong and united coaching staff so every girl has the opportunity for advancement.
The mission is to educate in fast-pitch softball skills to inspire them to pursue their personal goals and ultimately prepare them for higher education.
Softball's really kind of turned into a year-long sport and travel, too. A lot of these parents every weekend, they're out of town doing a lot of these tournaments. So to the parents of softball players, you guys are incredible.
Here come the Beachcombers Corvette Club, founded in 1982 with 130 families representing all ages, professions, and backgrounds.
You know, it really makes the question, what's the ultimate muscle car in America? I mean, does any, and it depends on who you ask, but the classic American Corvette, I just don't know if it gets any better than that. I really don't. Common interest in the Chevy Corvette from 1953 to 2023. These are beautiful automobiles.
They also work hard to support Seton Youth Shelters and the Food Bank of Southeastern Virginia.
You know, again, Corvettes, I have a friend of mine that owns show Corvettes, and I was with him one time at a car show, and his Corvettes that he has were beating Ferraris and Lamborghinis. So the Corvette, although you see probably more of them out than anything else, it is still one of the most beautiful, beautiful muscle cars that's ever come out of America.
Here comes the Lansdowne High School Marching Eagles Band, directed by Jamie Tucker, part of a comprehensive band program that includes concert ensembles, the marching band, jazz band, and more.
Yeah, big thanks to the Lansdowne High School Band Parent Association. The parents of the band members, I'm telling you, you know, those early mornings during the summertime, I mean, it's late practice. They're sometimes practicing longer than what the football team is out, you know, making sure that their performances are ready for those halftime shows. And, I mean, they really don't have, during the academic year, there's not really an off time. They have Christmas concerts coming up. There's All-State that happens at the first of the year. Then you get into competition season, and with some people, you know, graduating, you can take that on. You can get scholarship and, you know, become music majors. So depending on how active you are in your high school marching band, I mean, it could take you all the way.
This is the Lansdowne High School Marching Eagles Band. It's been so great to see so many awesome local middle and high schools this evening.
Always have the drum line, you know, taking up the rear there. They always sound good, though.
Here comes a cool one, the Killen Pine Mobile Axe Range.
Now, have you ever thrown axes before, Annalise?
I have not.
You never have.
I would be terrified.
Well, it would be awesome to take you out to watch you throw an axe. It's not as hard as what it seems, and if you've never gone, you got to check it out. Killen Pine Mobile Axe Range is Virginia-based, veteran-owned, operated business. They started their operation back in 2019.
They're servicing Hampton Roads by bringing a safe and fun axe throwing experience. And they are followed by the Captivating Cats dance team.
Established in 2015 under the direction of Daniel Flood. There's 50 members from kindergartners all the way up to 12th grade.
It's a youth dance organization. They are trendsetters, and they've won over 300 awards on the East Coast.
Yeah, featured in television and music videos, performed in Pharrell Williams' Something in the Water Festival.
They also competed and won against the Dancing Dolls from the hit TV show Bring It.
Yeah, performed at Disney's 50th anniversary. I think if anything that we've learned today is most of the dance marching bands have all competed, whether it be Disney World or, you know, some nationally televised competition. And they win too, which is good, which is even more impressive.
This is the Captivating Cats dance team with 50 members, directed by Daniel Wood.
Got to thank Hunt Club Farm, the Oceanfront Inn, Acredale Saddlery, Nightmare Mansion, and Escape Room, just a few of the sponsors for making the 29th annual Holiday Parade at the Beach possible this year.
We are Cash and Annalise. If you're just joining us, we host the morning show on New Country 97.3 The Eagle. You can listen to us weekday mornings from 5:30 to 10 a.m.
Cats dance team giving us a little demonstration on what you can expect when you join the team. Again, that's award-winning right there, competing and winning against the dancing dolls from the hit TV show Bring It.
I like their white boots. Those are kind of a fun twist, perfect for December.
There's some sass with the Cats dance team right there. They, they know what they're doing out there. I like it. They did a great job.
Next up is the Fraternal Order of the Moose. We got the Moose Riders. That's very fitting. We have the Cats and the Moose.
Yeah, welcome to Mooseheart Residential Child Care Facility, 1,000-acre campus. Child City is a home for children and teens in need from infancy throughout high school.
This is the 29th annual holiday parade at the beach here at the Virginia Beach Oceanfront. And coming up behind this awesome dance team is the Fraternal Order of the Moose.
Organizations like Moose, Elk, guys like those groups, they're just kind of there to help the community any way that they can. But this one, Mooseheart, again, is a residential child care facility. 1,000-acre campus is what they have.
Providing children with a wholesome, home-like environment and the best possible training and education. What a worthy cause to donate their time and talents to.
Yeah, they got some pretty cool motorcycles also. So that also,
And they have Santa.
Santa on a Harley, I'm telling you. If he had to choose, if he wasn't using the reindeer, he'd probably jump on a Harley Davidson.
And coming up is the Underworld Auto Club. They're a small Jeep group, very involved in charitable work.
Yeah, some of the charities that they're involved in, they like to deliver food to the needy, school supplies, animal shelters. About 30 members for the Underworld Auto Club.
Thank you to Kalfas and Nackman for over 40 years of service in Hampton Roads. They want to wish you a safe and happy holiday season. Kalfas and Nackman Law Firm is our broadcast sponsor for tonight's parade.
A little bit earlier we were talking about a lot of these Jeep clubs that roll through, like the Underworld Auto Club that we're about to talk about, a small Jeep group. It seems as if Jeeps are made to be entered into parades. Now, I don't know if that's just some feature that all Jeeps have. Do you notice the fog light is changing colors from red to blue? I mean, look at even the headlights themselves. Now, I don't know if that's just some type of an app you can get, with these different, and you got the Grinch riding along with the Underworld Auto Club also, but it's amazing to see how far you can take and decorate. You see what, look at
yeah,
the
there's
fog
Frosty.
lights. I mean, take a look at the headlights here. I mean, they're spinning
That's
in
awesome.
circles.
Ooh, I feel like you'd like that
Yeah,
artwork.
I do like
Skulls.
that one. That one is pretty tough.
Yeah. Tailgating the Jeeps is Dance Space. This is their 13th appearance in the annual holiday parade at the beach.
Yeah, under the direction of Elizabeth Healy, they have 60 award-winning members, and it was founded back in 2008.
Their goal is to provide quality dance training in a healthy environment, and they've been awarded top scoring routine at 3 national dance competitions.
Yeah, the students are trained to concentrate on strong techniques and dance mentally, spiritually, and physically. Well, and again, what's interesting with Dance Space, we've seen so much tonight, the dancing organizations, and there's something out there for everybody, and even with the outfits, the type of dancing that they do. So no matter what your interest might be, if you have a child that's into dance, there's definitely an organization here in the area that can suit them.
They look ready to dance to some 97.3 The Eagle
You know,
music
I was-
in these Western outfits.
I was just thinking, you put some Morgan Wallen on right now, we'll have some
Little
two-stepping
Luke
down
Combs,
Atlantic,
maybe?
I mean,
Yeah.
come on, what are we talking about?
And that's their 13th appearance in the holiday parade at the beach. Coming up behind them is Coastal Virginia affiliate National Alliance on Mental Illness.
Yeah, this is the nation's largest grassroots organization dedicated to providing no-cost education, support, resources, advocacy, and hope to the millions of Americans who experience a mental illness and those who care for them.
What an important and worthy
Absolutely.
cause. And I love their float. That is so fun and festive and creative. They are followed by yet another awesome balloon. It's the Christmas striped ornament.
Holiday striped ornament to decorate Atlantic Avenue. Now, this ornament is about 12 feet high and has about 8 helpers.
The ornament was created by Starbound Entertainment of Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Might I make a bold statement here that Newcastle, Pennsylvania could be the parade balloon capital of the United States?
Thinking the same thing. If you need a nice holiday, parade balloon, Newcastle, Pennsylvania is where it's at. It would be interesting to see, the giant balloons that we see on some of these other, same place perhaps, or?
That is really something.
Yeah, no, it's great.
This is the 29th annual holiday parade at the beach, and coming up now we have the Tidewater Broncos.
I wasn't sure how I felt about the new Bronco model until I saw the new make. I saw one up close not too long, and they're really cool. The classic Bronco look, but the new one has the old look to it, more kind of compressed. I don't want to say it has kind of more of the shoe type of look to it, but it's not as long and bulky as your traditional late 80s, early 90s Broncos. But the Tidewater's Broncos, they got some of the old, they got some of the new. It's a really cool group of people.
It's their third year participating in the holiday parade at the beach. We got the Grinch approving.
On a Land Cruiser. What are we there? Those Land Cruisers are nice too. Broncos, Land, whatever it might be. Much like the Jeeps as well, it appears the Broncos are great for decorating for holiday parades.
Big thank you to the Virginia Beach Amateur Radio Club tonight. Been volunteering at this event for 29 years.
Got the Bayside High School Marching Marlins Band under the direction of Devin Graves.
23 students. They've participated in the Neptune Festival Parade and the Southeastern Music Games in Virginia Beach in 2023.
Yeah, assistants for the band, Kim Adams, Justin Brown, Bree Baumstark, Bree Lewis, and David Burnett.
Student leaders Nadia Mentanu, Tamarian Hawkins, Kendall Harmon, and Jancy Delaney.
Yeah, that is the Bayside High School Marching Marlins Band.
So fun to see all the bands decorating their instruments, making them festive with tinsel. Some even have lights.
Yeah, the way that they've been creative in decking out their instruments is really kind of neat. And I think, it just kind of fits each musician's personality as they walk down Atlantic. They all look fantastic.
Here comes Beach Cruisers, organized by Ron DeVitt.
Yeah, these are cool. All trikes and bikes at the Beach Cruisers are built using recycled material. And listen, I'm a bike rider. I try to ride as much as I possibly can. And this is riding in style right here. This isn't about getting someplace fast. This is just about getting on a bike and going for a cruise. Some of these trikes that you see a lot of them, down the boardwalk. People, especially during the off hours like what we're in right now. It's a great time to come down. There's not a lot of people at the boardwalk, so you can bust a cruise, and if you're looking for something, Beach Cruisers, and at least I'd like to see on one of those trikes with the light on it. I think that'd be a good look for you.
I will do my best.
Welcome back. You're watching the Holiday Parade at the Beach with Sky4 TV and New Country 97.3 The Eagle. We are Cash and Annalise, and it's looking like we have Dominion Energy coming up the street here, Annalise.
I always look forward to seeing what they have for us because since they're an energy company, it is safe to say it is electrifying. It's their 28th year, 28 out of 29, being in the annual holiday parade at the beach.
Looking like they went with a Star Wars theme, but you're right. I remember last year they had this truck and the whole thing was just like a giant light display. It was pretty impressive. Oh, okay, now here it is. They're bringing it back. You got the Grinch.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Organized this year by Randy and Kathy Buffington, 25,000 lights are glistening right now as the snow is falling. Yeah,
Dominion Energy is built on a proud legacy of public service and committed to a safer and cleaner future utilizing renewable energy.
This is the 29th annual holiday parade at the beach. Big thank you tonight to sponsors like City of Virginia Beach, Beach Events, Sky 4, WSKY TV, and Eastern Truck and Accessories.
Yeah, the Dominion Energy float. I mean, it's snowing on their float. They got the Grinch. I mean, yeah,
this is
they
like
always do
Macy's
big.
Thanksgiving parade vibes right now, the
they
level
really
of detail.
They do a great job. The employees at Dominion Energy and families wish everyone a happy and safe holiday. I mean, we got Mickey Mouse, we got the Grinch, we got Star Wars. They've thought of it all with Dominion Energy.
Well, they've had 28 years to perfect this routine.
No, you're right, you're right.
There's a reason they keep getting asked back.
Looks like they're handing some goodies out too, so even more of a benefit as Dominion Energy makes its way.
Coming up behind them is Meals on Wheels Virginia Beach. That is just a phenomenal organization with chapters all over the U.S.
Yeah, organized in 1974, nearly 50 years ago, delivered over 3 million meals for the community over the last 5 decades.
The Meals on Wheels organization would like to thank all those who have donated to make this happen.
Got to thank the Oceanfront Inn, SWJ Bookkeeping, Sandy Jackson Hunt Club Farm, the 2023 Parade Committee, and Eastern Truck and Accessories. Some of the sponsors we'd like to thank for making this year's parade happen. Produced by I'm Going.
Here's the Ladies Oriental Shrine of North America, founded back in 1903 with a goal of promoting sociability, good fellowship, and the betterment of all ladies connected with the organization.
The organization supports Shriners Children Hospital. The local court was instituted December 14th, 1940.
'29th Annual Holiday Parade at the Beach. We are Cash and Annalise from the morning show on New Country at 97.3 The Eagle. You can listen to us weekday mornings from 5:30 to 10.
We are a live and local country morning show. Yes, you can call us up, talk to us, request songs, comment on one of the crazy topics that we have going on, and we also play a ton of games and hand out a bunch of concert tickets.
And Cash gets really upset about sports a
No,
lot.
well, I try not to. It's usually the guys that call me and want to talk about sports that get me all fired up. You know, it's their outrageous takes that gets me.
all
It's
right.
not me, it's them.
Here comes Anchor Mobile Concrete, family-owned and disabled veteran-operated business since 1957.
Sales, property management, vacation rentals, and landscaping. Proud to serve their Virginia Beach community. That is Anchor Mobile Concrete.
Oh, they got the Grinch as well. He's made a few appearances this evening.
He is one of the more popular characters we've seen out here tonight. And again, despite the rain earlier, it's really made for a nice evening. I mean, as you're watching on television, it's December, and I mean, it's t-shirt weather out here, you know, for a lot of us. So got through the rain. It's making for a lovely evening.
Big thank you to Calvis and Nachman for over 40 years of service in Hampton Roads. They are this year's broadcast sponsor. Oh, wow, they got the full rig out here tonight.
Listen, I got family members and buddies that work concrete, you know, and it's a real deal job to have there, you know. So the Anchor Mobile Concrete guys, they do a great job. You know, that kind of work, usually you're too tired to be going out and doing stuff on the weekend. So for these guys, you know, to be out here and showing support in their community means a lot. Again, that's Anchor Mobile Concrete.
Virginia Beach Amateur Radio Club is making this possible. They've been volunteering at the Holiday Parade at the beach for all 29 years. Tonight's parade and broadcast would not exist without their enormous help.
Yeah, it takes a lot of people to make this come together, you know, and again, despite the challenges that we've had, it's made for a great evening. It's a great crowd, too, by the way, the amount of people, the folks lined up down.
Here comes
impressive.
the Wreckin' Roses Dance Company, directed by Keisha Johnson.
Yeah, 25 members, girls ages 5 to 18, hip-hop, dance company known for their high-energy dance moves and guaranteed to rock the rock.
And they are directly followed by Chesapeake Bay Skating Club. Synergy is a competitive inline speed skating team with ages 4 to 60.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but, I mean, when the rollerblades hit the scene in the early 90s, I never got them off of my feet. I mean, my friends and I, after schools, that's all we would do, you know, and so I think it's great that you can still get down on some rollerblade. I see people rollerblading all the time on the boardwalk. It's awesome. There's a skating rink over there in Lynn Haven. I got to take my kids to. If anything, what about Cash and Annalise's night at the skating rink? One of these nights,
Boy,
huh?
that's a throwback.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Coming up is Kellam High School Marching Knights along with Princess Anne Middle School Marching Panthers. They're a combined band tonight. Kellam High School Marching Knights directed by Cameron Baker.
Yeah, Princess Anne Middle School Marching Panthers Band under the direction of Stephen Clendenin. Got about 80 members here today. It's interesting. I think it's great to see that these teams are, some of these marching bands are teaming up. It would be fascinating to see throughout the academic year if they do any more when it comes to pairing up, putting on, you know, specialty shows, things like that.
80 members right now. This is Kellam High School Marching Knights alongside the Princess Anne Middle School Marching Panthers Band. And not to get confused, because we did see Princess Anne High School earlier in the evening.
That's right. That's right. It's just the middle school here. They get started early. I mean, I remember when I was going to school, band and orchestra, whatever you were going to start, usually kicked off in 6th grade. 6th grade was still elementary school back then. And then you start learning the program in 6th grade, and you carry it all the way up to whichever high school you're going to go to. I grew up in a one high school town, and so you would start learning the high school, you know, band formations in 6th grade, and by the time you were in 9th grade, you were just, you know, you were ready to go.
This is the 29th annual Holiday Parade at the Beach, broadcast on Sky 4 TV.
And to have two bands like that working together, the amount of work that was put in to make sure that everybody's, you know, moving at the same beat. A lot of work goes into that. We got the Jeep Expeditionary Group here, founded 2 years ago, Annalise.
And they already have over 650 members in 2 years.
Yeah, civilian and military families involved with local charity events.
This is the Jeep Expeditionary Group. I cannot believe they've gotten that big that quickly.
The Jeeps, I'm telling you, it's a lifestyle. It's you know, you work all week long, come weekend, you get in the Jeep, you go out, you do stuff.
Ooh, I like the snow globe on this Jeep. That is fun.
Yeah, the Jeeps, I'm telling you. Some of them with the lights. I'm telling you, Jeeps, it just seems as if they were built to be decorated for Christmas parades. It's unbelievable. They all look fantastic.
An inflatable like that, it just wouldn't look the same on my little sedan,
No,
you know?
no, it wouldn't.
Hey!
It wouldn't have the same
Agree.
effect. You know, you got to have one of those Rubicon Jeeps. Get after it with one of those.
Big thank you to some of our sponsors tonight, the Oceanfront Inn, Acredale Saddlery, the 2023 Parade Committee, and the radio stations of Max Media of Hampton Roads. That includes us at 97.3 The Eagle.
Looks like we have Offload Moving, is a veteran-owned and operated moving company. Services provided for all of Hampton Roads and out of state.
Let me just say, as someone that has moved a lot in the last few years, I admire those that move people every day.
Absolutely. The Offload Moving started over 3 years ago, but collectively have 25 years experience, discounts for military and first responders.
Here comes Pivot Dance Center, directed by Alyssa Avius, with 60 dancers bringing style and energy to Virginia Beach this evening.
First dance company to partner with Parents Against Bullying, and the Pivot Dance Center is well known for their wide variety of dance styles.
The center includes classes for Mommy and Me and adult dance.
This Legend Dance Company or pre-professional classes, they got you covered. Check them out. That is Pivot Dance Center.
Fun sparkly skirts they've got too.
Yeah, cool that they're first dance company to partner with Parents Against Bullying.
What an awesome
Yep.
initiative they're working on. Here comes the Salty Seahorse Rolling Bar.
That's what I'm talking about.
Or no, oh, this is Two Maids. My
Oh,
apologies.
forgive us.
Number 98, Two Maids of Virginia Beach, Virginia, began in 2017, serving the residential community of Southside, Virginia. And get this, they do free cleanings for those battling cancer.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That is so heartfelt that they do that. What a great way to serve those that are fighting the
Yeah,
worst fight
100%.
of their lives.
Well, that, something as small as just picking up for somebody who's feeling down and out, I mean, it does a lot for them. Oh, look at this. This is the Cape Henry Model A Ford Club. We talked a lot about those old fire trucks that rolled through. It's amazing to see a Model A Ford cruise down the road, organized by David Dowdy, established in 1970. They got 50 members from Virginia Beach, North Carolina.
Dedicated to the restoration, preservation, and display of the Model A Ford introduced in 1928, which replaced the Model T.
Yeah, productions between 1920 and 1931, approximately 5.1 million Model A's were manufactured, many of them at the Ford Assembly Plant in Norfolk.
Okay, how are you not a member of this next group, Cash? The Ghostbusters of Virginia?
And Annalise, I was sitting here asking myself the exact same question.
Come on, they've
Is
been around
that-
since 2001.
Matter of fact, you're going to have to excuse me. I'm going to have to just go on. Hey, you got the rest of this? I'm going to take off and go hang out with the Ghostbusters of Virginia Beach. You guys appreciate it. No, I'm telling you what. We were talking earlier that the old ambulance from one of the rescue crews had a classic ambulance like Ecto-1 is in the classic Ghostbusters movie, and now we have our very own Virginia Beach Ghostbusters Club. So I will be looking them up on Facebook the minute we're done here and filling out an application for admission.
Here comes the Snow Star. Let it snow. It's the biggest snow star to ever float down from the sky, and it is 25 feet tall with 12 helpers this evening.
2,500 cubic feet of helium keep this wintry inflatable flying high. Watch carefully as the twinkling star floats by, and don't forget to make a wish. Can you name that Disney movie? Make a wish. Oh, I wish upon a star. Makes no difference. Huh? There's a little Pinocchio action right there, wasn't it? See,
I was going to guess Beauty and the Beast. I was way off.
Hey, it's all right. It's still within the same company. Yeah, that Snow Star looks good. Created by Starbound Entertainment, of course, Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
Here's Artistry Dance Company from Salem High School, directed by Katie Flint.
20 elite dancers selected through auditions each school year, which even makes it, auditions are something else.
Oh, yeah.
So you got to make sure you probably have some type of routine. Performances include pep rallies, holiday showcase, basketball games, dance concerts, and other school and community events.
This is the Artistry Dance Company from Salem High School. And here comes the Association of Courthouse Recreation with Youth Cheerleaders.
Under the direction of Richard Kinzer, they have about 30 members.
Bringing some holiday cheer, pun intended. That was good, you got to admit.
It was, for you, it was
You
hit it
didn't
out of the
respond.
ballpark. Well, I was thinking about how impressed I was that even during on television, you got some zingers with us here today.
I'm trying, Cash. If you're just joining us, it's the 29th Annual Holiday Parade at the Beach, and we're Cash and Annalise from 97.3 The Eagles Morning Show. Coastal Edge coming up next. Their skate team and community-skilled, passionate skateboarders.
It's a great store. They got, they got great clothes. They got sunglasses. They're kind of tied into the community. From seasoned veterans with a wealth of experience to rising stars pushing the boundaries of what is possible. Coastal Edge.
Love his fun holiday sweater over there in the blue.
I used to...
holiday cardigan, I should say.
It's interesting to think. I used to ride a skateboard from, like 1990 to 1992. Everywhere I went was on a skateboard. If I tried to get on a skateboard right now, you can see these little kids.
Well.
No, it wouldn't. Look at this kid. Ollie, he just nailed it. Look at this kid. It's, and that's what's interesting to think about nowadays. When skateboarding in the late 80s and early 90s, you know, it was just something that people did, you know, to have fun, maybe get in trouble. That's kind of it was looked at. But now, I mean, it's grown so much to the point where it's turned into some of, you know, this sport where people can get paid, you know, an unbelievable amount of money depending on your skill level. So, you know, skateboarding isn't what it used to be. You know, you get started early, you can take it a really long way.
Here comes Tallwood High School Marching Band from Virginia Beach, directed by Tim Rosatini.
15-time Virginia Honor Band. They have about 76 students.
I think this is also the first band we have seen tonight with a cape wearing.
No,
I like
yeah,
that.
I do
Very
like that.
classy.
Candy canes with capes. I mean, think about that. Tim Rosatini, the director, is responsible for coordinating and getting 76 students together to be musical. I mean, it's one thing to see him perform, but to actually think about the logistics that goes behind marching band, and most of the time it's under the direction of one person. It's pretty incredible. They'll have helpers on the side, you know, some aides, some teachers' assistants that help out, but I mean, you even look at like at a sports team, right? I mean, traditionally 11 people on the field for a football game, 9 baseball. There's 76 students out there, and each of them have to hit their marks.
This is the Tallwood High School Marching Lions Band, and dare I say that I might see the man of the hour behind the band. You can kind of catch a little glimpse of Mr. Claus
You're already
himself.
picking, are you? Already picking over there. Look at you.
He's in the distance.
Nah,
you
he
can see him
is.
on that very electrified float.
Yeah. The Tallwood High School Marching Band, all the bands in the area, especially here in Hampton Roads, I mean, they got some attitude to them. It's not like your traditional marching band from, you know, the 90s, even before that. There's some, they take this real serious nowadays, and some of the acts and some of the performances they put on are absolutely incredible. You ever get a chance, you know, a lot of these bands, high school bands, got their Christmas concerts coming up. They'll be showcasing a lot of their, you know, everything that they've been working on as they get ready for that competition season next year. And you know, it seems traditionally every single year of the marching bands in Hampton Roads, we usually find maybe 1, 2 that actually wind up in the Rose Parade, you know, during New Year's. So all of the marching bands that represent the high schools, middle schools in Hampton Roads, they got to be real proud of themselves. They've all done a great job. They all sound really, really good. And to the teachers, to all the teachers out there leading the youth of tomorrow, we were forever in debt to you guys. Tallwood High School Marching Band.
Big thank you to our broadcast sponsor, Kalfas and Nachman, for helping us bring this holiday parade to you at home watching. Kalfas and Nachman, personal injury lawyers serving people in need throughout Hampton Roads.
Yeah, it's really nice to come out here, and again, like we had been talking about all evening, we were kind of hit with some rain earlier. I mean, it was coming down pretty good there for a little bit, but it's really kind of made for a nice evening to see everybody out here, all the little kids. Even when it was raining, watching the little kids, you know, stomp through the water, it didn't seem to really deter anybody. It kept the spirits up, and everybody seems to be enjoying themselves. Yeah, like Annalise said, the man of the hour himself. I don't know if he had a chance earlier today, but we were talking a little bit about it on the radio yesterday, that Santa Claus was teaming up with the United States Navy, and he was cruising around in a Navy helicopter.
That's
so
right. That was earlier today.
I was outside earlier, and I had to do some work on my truck, and I saw him cruise by.
It's a busy day for the big guy.
He was on his way to Mount Trashmore. But for 2 hours, he was cruising around in a helicopter, in a U.S. Navy helicopter. I was like, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life, right? I mean, if Santa Claus is going to travel, you might as well put him up on a U.S. Navy helicopter, right?
True that.
No, there's a lot going on in these next few weeks, you know, as we await the man of the hour and get a little sample of what our friends at Tallwood High School have for us. They sound excellent. We'll be quiet so you guys can enjoy them. Oh, is that a goat? Look at that.
Yeah,
oh, my
that's from
goodness.
Hunt Club Farm. They are so honored to be
that's the best.
presenting
We got
Santa
llamas.
Claus this evening.
You're kidding me.
Oh, man, I want to go pet that llama.
Oh, goodness gracious. Horses, llamas. And there he is, Papa Noel himself. St. Nicholas.
Tonight, Santa Claus is presented by Hunt Club Farm, and that Santa Flow just keeps getting bigger and better every year. I think it's better with the addition of all of these live animals this year.
Definitely, most definitely. The goat wearing the the holiday decor. I mean, a llama. You know, there's Miss Claus there. We got some elves there. I mean, you rabbits. Santa Claus looking good. Oh, Saint Nick! I got to take my kids. My children need to go see Santa Claus. It's good when you have little kids, especially this time of year, because it really is something that they make sure to behave themselves. Because I try to use it as much as I possibly can. I'll tell you, Annalise. You know my kids. I tell them all the time, you better behave, or else Santa Claus ain't gonna come see you.
Santa is followed by the City of Virginia Beach Street Sweeper and Beach Operations tonight. Giving that road a good scrubbing after a lot of traffic tonight.
Absolutely. They work hard. They're out there middle of the night, all night long, making sure cleaning up after everybody. So what a great parade it's been. The weather worked out well for us. Santa Claus and the reindeer to kind of wrap it up at the end there. We're going to come back. We're going to wrap things up. You've been watching the Holiday Parade at the Beach with Sky 4 TV and New Country 97.3 The Eagle.